Hello and welcome to TreeTops Tarot, where we're climbing to the treetops for a fresh perspective. My name is Renee and I'll be reading for you today. Hey Gemini! Gemini, what? No, I'm just kidding. Like, ooh. No, I'm just totally kidding. But actually, I am enthused about you. I'm very enthused. So, first off, happy St. Patrick's Day. I was telling some of the other signs in their reads today, I was like, man, as soon as you get to my end video, she ain't gonna be in there no more. But anyway, so if you're new to my channel, hello, thank you for hanging out. My name's Renee. I make new videos every Sunday for the following week for all 12 star signs. So this week we are doing Gemini. We're doing March 18th to 24th. So Spirit, I'm just asking that we can bring forward any messages for the sign of Gemini for March 18th to 24th. Please bring forward anything that would be beneficial for them to see, hear, or feel for their highest and their greatest good. Thank you. Gemini. Gemini. Oh, little in your head, are you, Gemini? Dude, what is up with my cards right now? Straight up, like, why are you the way that you are right now, cards? Okay, that's weird. There's weird things happening here and I can't even explain to you. The cards are like jumping, like they're like jumping out of here. Okay, we're gonna take that one because it was very adamant to be taken. Oh, that's intense. Okay. Okay, no, that one's coming up too. Okay, wow. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull this Whispers of Love on this homeboy here because it's just that's really interesting. Gemini, 18 to 24. Whoa. It's like I've never shuffled. And I shuffle like 47 hours a month. Gemini, 18 to 24. Wow. Okay. This is really interesting, you guys. Okay, let me vibe this out. Just need a second to vibe this out here. It's like you're feeling a bit tired this week. I feel like you guys are, you know, you've been working really hard. There's been a lot of hard work going on. There's been a lot of perseverance. I mean, this could be in a specific situation, or this could just be you in general, feeling like you've been really, you know, getting your ducks in a row. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the time. You've been putting in the effort to try to get things stable. Like, I really feel like you're trying to build this foundation, and you've been working hard at that. And this week is, it's really about listening to yourself. Like, I feel like you have some mental chatter that's going on right now. We've got the devil. Okay, so this like ego and just kind of being stuck in your head and being stuck in that those perpetual cycles of thinking, and maybe going back to a way of thinking that you were before that was not serving you, is what I feel like. That just kind of came out. But so we have the High Priestess right next to it. Now this is really interesting because I really feel drawn to the flames in this photo, and something that happens when you are close to like a major breakthrough and spiritual, mental, or otherwise, a lot of the time is those patterns and cycles that have been built within you, the ones that maybe you're trying to reroute into something better, the ones that you're trying to focus into a better direction, they get really fucking loud, like really loud. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. It's like you are starting to move and shift into this space where you're making these good choices and you're having better thought processes, and it's like you're doing this mental work. You're really doing this mental work. And now that stuff is like just on fire. Like it's on fire because that's what ego does. When ego is threatened by the divine, you've got the high priestess right next to the devil, girl, right next to it. When the ego is threatened by the divine, it goes fucking crazy. And you start having, like, you think that you're on like power drive for like psycho nature. It's like you're Psychos Anonymous. That's what you feel like. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like, but for me, every time I'm close to like different spiritual breakthroughs that I've had in my own life, that's exactly what happens. Is it just gets really intense and really loud, and you almost feel like you're drowning in it, and you're like, holy, how am I to fight this? How am I to, move through this? Like, this is so intense and it's so loud, and how can I overcome this? How can I overcome these flames? Like, it's like you're just engulfed in yourself. And this is all within your head. Let me just note, this isn't anything outer happening here from what I can see. This is like actually something mental. But the beautiful thing about the high priestess being right next to it is this mental chatter is pushing you to like a massive breakthrough. It's like you are about to step into yourself. Like you are about to arrive. And like, I don't mean just like, oh yeah, you're going to feel a little bit better. It's like you are literally being funneled and pushed into like a whole new sphere of perception, and this has to engulf you first to push you here. That's what I feel like. It's like you need to be in this because it's getting hot, baby girl, and you got to get the fuck out. Look at that. You're going from fire to water. Look at that. And that's all. This is what you need. You need that release. You need that connection. You need that hope. You need that joy, that love. You need that caring towards yourself, towards other people. You need that connection with the divine. You need that. And you need that to be primarily your energetic state. That needs to be your baseline. This is not your baseline. This negative thinking and being all focused on shitty stuff and like picking yourself apart and just judging yourself all the time and like just being really caught up in that is not valuable as a person. Like, who wants to feel like that? That's like the shittiest feeling ever. We all know what it's like to feel judged, and we judge ourselves all the time. But this situation is literally pushing you into yourself. If that makes any sense at all. I hope this makes sense because it's coming out and I think it makes sense. But you need this, and you need it to get hot, and you need it to get strong, and you need it to get too much to push you here. That's what you need. And we're going to move right over to the next card that I have here, which is interesting, but totally beneficial or totally pertinent in this read, is ask for help. So what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So if you have moments, like I know you want to be all, I got my shit together and I don't need to ask anybody anything and I'm independent. You are. But there's nothing wrong with being like, I need a hand, like I need a break. I need a little bit of a reprieve. Like I need some downtime. I need to go have a bath. I need to go to like a meditation center. I need to go read a book. Like I need to do something. There's nothing wrong with going with somebody and doing that, asking someone to watch your kids so you can go do that, like asking people in your life to allow them to help you. There's always going to be people around you that are wanting to help you. And this week is really about allowing them to help you so that you can shift through this mental state. And you will. And you are going to get through this. You are going to move through it, and it's going to push you into this state. And it might be uncomfortable right now, but it all has a huge amount of purpose. is what I want to say. Like you've been powering through and you've built this foundation, and you're getting kind of tired. Like you're tired of this. And it's when we get tired of the way things are that things eventually shift, because we choose for them to, because we're like, I'm done with that. Don't feel good for me no more. Okay? So, oh, sorry, buddy. I'm going to leave it at that for this week, Gemini. That's a super interesting read. Wow. Thank you so much for being here and for watching my channel. I will put out your next video next week. If you can subscribe, cool. And have a great St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, I'll see you in a week. Bye. I never know how to say bye on these things. I'm like, okay, so bye.